Well, here we are in 2016, and I thought it would be nice for the first one, the first show for Senior View, would be Tai Chi with Jean Friswell. And I think it's a good time of the year to make a decision. Is this good for me? Why not try it in your home, right where you are? And try it this whole month when it comes on, and see if you like it. I want you to know, at the Senior Center, you know, we have Qigong, we have Tai Chi, and we have a couple of nice exercise programs, and it may be something you want to consider, okay? So let's watch it and see. Welcome to the Senior View. Well, tonight we have a very exciting program, Tai Chi. And it is so healthy and good for you, and please just don't say, oh, that's not for me, because when you finish watching the wonderful demonstration that you're going to see, and when you listen to Jean Friswell, our wonderful instructor, you may change your mind and want to come to the Senior Center and try it. But first of all, let me introduce Judy Alessio, and then Jean Friswell, our wonderful Tai Chi instructor at the Senior Center. Now, before we get into Tai Chi, though, I'd like to have Judy give us a little update on what's happening at the Senior Center.
I wanted to bring up one program that's coming up because I think it's very critical for our baby boomers and our working seniors to get out and get informed and be prepared for what's coming down the pike for them. Mm-hmm. And our program director, Sally Elmy, has a program scheduled for October 20th. It's a Saturday, so hopefully everyone can come. It's from 9 to noon. We're going to have a Shine counselor there. We'd like you to make an appointment ahead of time if you want to speak with Lou Peralta. We'll have someone from the Liz Scherer from the assessor's office for tax rebate. We're going to have Kathy Nealon, and Kathy Nealon is a wonderful draw.
Best.
Oh, she's the best. Wonderful. If you want to, you really should come. And we're also going to have the veterans agent there. So there'll be a couple of programs going on. Please watch the news, watch for the Hilltopper, mm-hmm. and to get all the details on what's happening that day. But put that on your calendar.
Okay,
October 20th.
And outreach will be there too. And,
I'm sorry.
Fuel
yes.
assistance is coming up, and
yes.
so we can help. And anything that you need, we can help you with. Okay, Jean, thank you for coming today. And
You're welcome.
I loved being in your class yesterday.
Thank you.
It was wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
and Judy enjoyed it also.
I did too.
Yes, and you know what I enjoyed about it was the deep breathing, which helps my lungs empty of air, right?
Yes.
That gets stuck, and the mental focus of relaxation, and also the relief of stress. My body just felt, I could have just put my head down and went to sleep at the end of the hour. I couldn't hardly make dinner last night. I mean, you know. Yes, and what goodness can you add to this about why Tai Chi is so important?
It's a way to balance ourselves because we're Americans and mm-hmm. we often live in fast forward with trying to accomplish mm-hmm. and do, and we care about others. So Tai Chi is more meditation in motion. Mm-hmm. It's getting the body moving in a gentle way and going from here to here in a feel-good way.
It's a positive experience.
Yes. So it's balancing ourselves.
Yes, yes, yes. And did you enjoy it yesterday?
I really did enjoy it. I did have a dinner guest arriving an hour later, and but I was calm, and everything was ready, and I think it actually helped me relax and enjoy some friends I haven't seen in a very, very long time. Mm-hmm. So we had a lovely evening. I think it helped me, actually. Otherwise, I would have been stressful thinking about putting on a nice dinner.
Yes, because I know you had to be home by 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So it was.
So you were relaxed.
Very
yes,
much so.
Yes.
Yep.
I've seen the interest in Tai Chi grow in this country. Mm-hmm. I would say in the past 5 years. But even at the Senior Center, I mean, the sign-up was tremendous of people who were interested in coming and seeing this. And, 5 years ago you wouldn't have seen that, as much, I don't think. And you're so graceful. I mean, you feel like a dancer, don't you think? And as you flow and...
It's both. It's the grace of the movements, but it's also very strong. It's from the martial arts, so it's slow motion karate, but we get grounded and we learn to move in a balanced way with strong legs, but the grace is there too. So it lightens us up.
Yes, in today's life, we do need to be lightened up, that's for sure, that's for sure. And I can't imagine how it must help somebody with blood pressure problems, and but especially stress. You just feel your body emptying, and you become calm, and it's such a wonderful way. It's better than doing medication, don't you think?
Right.
Taking pills.
It's meditation in motion.
Right. Yes.
And just even for people viewing, just doing 4 deep breaths start to lower the stress hormones.
That's right. So a person can help themselves without running to the drugstore and getting something to calm down.
Right.
And
I was impressed when she said it would burn about 300 calories.
I know.
That's a lot of calories
It is.
compared to getting on some treadmill and watching the numbers and being almost aggravated. I
Yes.
find things like treadmills and
Yes.
that all.
Yes.
I'd much rather do something
Yes.
that I'm enjoying and find
Yes.
be at peace.
That's
at
why
doing.
it works together. It's calming us, but it also energizes us. So we are burning close to 300 calories in a 1-hour class. But that includes all of the breathing exercises.
Okay.
It's both.
I did it this morning, I want you to know.
Good.
Yes, I did.
Good.
And one part of it. And it does help you set your day up and to let it go. And I think it's wonderful, that's for sure. And I know you want to see the demonstration. And today we're so fortunate to have Peggy Barton, Robin Harwood, Stephanie Islewood, and Dale DeForest. And of course, Jean will be with them too. And so we are going to take a break, and we'll be right back with our Tai Chi demonstration.
Hello, welcome to HCAM Insights. Did you know that Hopkinton's television station has given you the ability to create an account on our website, hcam.tv? With an account, you can comment on articles, submit photos for the homepage slideshow, and lots of new features I haven't had time to set up yet. But if you create an account, you'll be the first to know when I do. So don't just be a consumer of Hopkinton, be a participant. I didn't think that tagline would work.
Welcome to a demonstration of modified Yang style Tai Chi and the precursor to Tai Chi, which is Qigong. So we would like to do a short demonstration of some of the deep breathing exercises we typically do in a class. So these are wonderful students from the Hopkinton Senior Center, and we begin with a short bow. We step out into a horse stance. And we're going to do what's called the Song of the Rising and Falling Hands. Notice how the hands, the breath, and the spine are synchronized. Breathing in, rising. Breathing out, releasing the unnecessary. And then we're going to go into prayer wheel, which is more circular. Breathing in, rising, floating, releasing. And the Chinese people name their exercises so they can be remembered, because there are 58,000 Qigong breathing exercises. Polishing the mirror for longevity. Elongating the spine. Getting oxygen to 75 trillion cells. And that beautiful rising and releasing. Cloud hands. Our feet are still. but our upper body is moving, as if we're floating on a gentle wind. And this nurtures the kidney area and especially the adrenal glands, which can get sapped during times of stress. And we have sky mind. And this is a beautiful time of year to pick apples, stretching, and plucking an apple. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing. And the gentle moves are working the wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Feel free to join at home. The moves are gentle, and you can move in your own way. Lifting the bucket. Imagine an old wooden bucket. We lift it. The cleansing breath. Dump it. Imagine the washing effect. So this lowers our stress hormones and gets us moving in an appropriate way. In the present moment. Breathing in. A washing. Breathing out. So simple. When we're feeling wired and tired. Swimming dragon releases tension in the shoulders and the neck. Fluid moves. Breathing in, breathing out. Creating this giant figure 8 shape. This is especially good for scattered thoughts. Wonderful for dyslexia. Young children having a meltdown. And along the same line, paired swallows skim the water, stretching our spine. Fluid circular moves. And a figure 8 shape going the other way, upping our energy if we're feeling just kind of depleted. Celtic weave. Raising our vibration. Breathing naturally. Good. And again, the Chinese people love to name their exercises. White crane cools its wings in the morning light. Breathing in, breathing out. Releasing toxins with each exhale. And then for the shoulders, going the other way, eagle swoops down. Oxygenating the brain cells, releasing tightness of mind-body. good to go. The bouncing and the shaking that we sometimes do in class is wonderful for the spine. The discs love it. It's like a slinky. And we're shaking our hands, elbows, and shoulders just to release tightness, getting the blood moving. And the blood and the chi work together. Circles, moving the energy. And bear swims to the mountain. Backstroke for neck, shoulders. Releasing tightness in the back. And we're being mindful of right now. And we polish the mirror again, sedating the nervous system, rebalancing ourselves. This one particular exercise is known for well-being in general and longevity. Feel good? So we do these Qigong breathing exercises just to get ourselves focused, moving meditation, and then we do something a little more aerobic. So this is called flying wild geese. And each student moves in his or her own way. There's no have to. And then the other one that's a little more aerobic is Shanghai warm-up. A US team studied exercises in China for about 20 years, and they came back saying this was the #1 exercise because it cleanses the lungs, moves the blood, gets rid of tightness, moves the lymph, balances the nervous system. It's good all over. Shanghai warm-up. And the rocking motion is said to reduce fear. It's typically done for a minute, but even doing it for a few seconds is a benefit. 4 more. And then we just kind of notice if we feel a little more flexible. And flexible people don't get bent out of shape. So we scoop up the moon, put it back in the sky, stretch, and release. One more time, dragon scoops up the moon, puts it back in the sky. So this was just a short demonstration of typical breathing exercises for health. And now we'd like to demonstrate level 1 of our Tai Chi form. We put our hands in front of our heart with the idea of connectedness, oneness. We remind ourselves of our principles, and we say, Namaste. silk thread. Crane in flight. We seal the energy with golden bell. Namaste. And that's called level 1 of the modified Yang Tai Chi form. There are 3 levels, and this gets us started with ancient basics. And sometimes we end our class with what's called the candle. We put our hands together facing the earth, reminding ourselves that we are connected to this earth by this gravitational pull, wonderful energy. So our legs are the candle. Our heart is the wick. And what's called our third eye is our wisdom spot. And the flame. The candle, the wick, and this bright light going into this new day. So our day becomes a path of light. And the idea is to nurture ourselves early in the morning if possible, so that we can be there to serve others. Namaste, and thank you for joining us.
Well, how did you like it? Did you do it? I hope you did. And maybe next week you'll watch it again, okay? And try. And remember, at the Senior Center we have all kinds of nice exercise, healthy programs, all right? So, thank you for watching, and you have a good night.
Hello, I'm Christine Maselli of Absolutely Yoga, and this is our Yoga Timeout, a short segment to take a break from your busy day and connect with your breath and some subtle movement. So join me, feet are hip-width apart, parallel. The knees are soft, doesn't matter what you're wearing or what room you're in. We'll take a nice deep breath in, inhale up, palms come together, exhale and pull them down to your heart. And again, we're going to inhale, reaching up, gaze follows the hands, exhale, coming down. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Hands pressing together. Let the tailbone be heavy, the navel pulling toward the spine. Breathing here in mountain pose for 3 and 2 and 1. Take a nice deep breath in. Let the crown of your head reach up just a bit taller, abdominals engaged. Then breathe out and relax. Shake things out. The arms are loose, the knees are loose. Good. We'll take one more deep breath in. Inhale, reaching up. And on the exhale, bring the hands down and let your hands find your hips now. Going to step forward with one foot, stepping back with the opposite foot, letting that back foot be on a nice tight angle, bending into the front knee and gently squaring your hips toward me. We're going to reach the arms up overhead. We're coming into what is called Warrior One. And if this is too much, bend the elbows and don't bend that front knee as much. Looking straight ahead and breathing here, toes are spread, front knee is bent, back leg is long. Take an inhale, lift a little higher if it's comfortable. Exhale, straighten your front leg, chin comes in. Inhale, bend the front knee and lift. Exhale, coming down. And again, breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. One more time, inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you come down. This time we come back up to Warrior One, drop the shoulders and breathe right here for 3 and 2 and 1. Take an inhale, lengthen a bit more. Exhale, hands come down, we step up, we shake things out, and we'll work on the other side. So finding those hips, big step back, the heel comes down, nice tight diagonal, squaring the hips, bend into that front knee, arms reaching up overhead, shoulders relax. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Now take an inhale. If you can, lift the ribs, maybe even look up. Exhale, straighten the leg and come down. Inhale, bend the knee and lift. Exhale and release. So we bend the front leg as we lift and look up. We straighten the front leg as we come down. And one more time, breath moving the body and come down. This time we lift up to Warrior One, relax the shoulders, engage the belly, maybe bend the elbows, and we breathe and hold right here for 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale, lift a little higher. As you exhale, release, step forward, and shake things out. From here, we'll return to mountain pose. We inhale up. Big exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. From here, one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. And to finish, we'll take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Christine Maselli, and this is our Yoga Timeout. Have a great day.
Hello, welcome to HCAM Insights. Did you know that Hopkinton's television station has a sister website called SeenInHopkinton.org? This site hosts online photo albums of everyday life and events in our community. Town residents have contributed thousands of photos of school events, holiday happenings, storms, and life. So far, we've had over 250,000 views of the photos, so if you haven't been there, check it out and think about sending in your own scene.